Hello, beautiful, magical, divine one. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for coming to co-create here with me, with you, with Source today. Your angels, your guides, the universe, it is all here. And I know that this message is for possibly just an individual, possibly more people, but for someone or someone's who is coming out of isolation. Like, I'm feeling, and what I saw in my mind's eye as I kind of got into the zone for this is like somebody almost surprised that they want to climb out of bed. Like the bed has been holding them there. They've been wanting to stay there for so long that they woke up, they had this feeling, and it almost took them by surprise. That's what came through. So I feel like this is a very slow, beautiful, exciting immersion from isolation. Okay, I'm gonna let the cards come out now to give more clarity on what is coming through. Knowing that I did give an update about the channel, that things are going to be shifting around. I have created another channel. I will link the video, today's video, in the description box. It will be more, how do I say this? It'll be more just channeled messages coming through. Chances are there won't be any cards on that channel unless I'm called to. It'll just be channeled messages and stuff that's coming through, with more personal stuff about me, not really about me. Me using my personal lens to assist in giving you some clarity, perhaps. It's kind of the way that I feel that the channel will work, but I don't know. We will see. We will see how it all flows. But I do know that, like you, I'm here to be a sacred mirror for whomever resonates with me. And despite the uncomfortability that my human feels with regards to sharing my personal journey, and it's not the stories, right? It's not the, oh, this relationship or this thing. It's bigger than that. It's like every single time a petal of my rose unfolds and like falls to the floor, it's something that I can use to assist you, and that Source uses to assist you because it comes through that particular lens, the message. So I know, for example, today's message is going to be about putting down stuff that is outside of you. Okay, so if that resonates, it'll be in the description box. Otherwise, back to you here now. You are a beautiful soul. And it's like you're a sunflower seed in the ground, and you've just realized that you're a sunflower seed. And that's all that you are. You're not a character, you're not a daughter, you're not anything. You are a sunflower. You are here to grow and bloom and be seen. We notice sunflowers, yes? They're not small. You don't miss a field of sunflowers. You don't even miss a single sunflower. It is something so eye-catching, so in tune with the sun, so in tune with light. That's you. And you popped out of your seed. You've popped out of your seed. Like your seed was your isolation. And the reason why it feels easy, the reason why it kind of just happened, is because of divine timing, because it is meant to be happening now, because you designed it that way, because you are done hiding under the duvet. You're done living in a paradigm of fear, of being afraid. Okay. If any of this resonates with you, my name is Angela. I channel Source Consciousness daily through for you guys. And I feel like today is going to be a really inspiring message, because whomever resonates with this message, what I'm seeing, they've added on this figure that sort of is tentatively sitting in bed, suddenly ready to curiously like climb out of bed. Like with each step that they take from the bedroom like out of the bed, like I see the footprints like glowing, like there is something, it emits something. So friend, and I'm getting huge confirmations there, like chills from the tips of my toes to like the tips of my ears and my head, like huge confirmation. You're ready. You are ready to be the inspiration that you came here to be. You are already an inspiration. You are perfect. But now you are ready to no longer hide all that you are. You are ready to be the inspiration that you came here to be. Instead of just knowing that you are an inspiration, feeling that you are an inspiration, knowing that you are here to be of service to the world, to be of service to oneness, to the one, to everything. You are here to be in service to you because you are everything. Okay. So whatever, and it's like the smallest things, friends, like a step out of the bedroom, just that. Whatever you are doing in that moment, it emits, it releases, it does something that I cannot put words to. It's beyond my human understanding. It's beyond what I can put into words. That's how special you are. You are beyond words, and what you are doing, what is going to be occurring naturally, organically for you at this time is going to be beyond words for you too. Huge confirmations there. Okay, so this resonates with you. Please ground yourself in this magical now with your breath, breathing in through your nose to capacity before surrendering on each exhale. With each inhale, breathing into the heart space, acknowledging the source of you. Okay. Yeah, friends, things coming out of shadow, things flipping out. Like it's like there was a big tank and there was stuff inside and you couldn't see what was inside, and now like it's like falling out of the tank and it's falling to you and you can see. Bottom energy, the Knight of Materials, card that fell on the floor, the Emperor. Queen of Materials, Queen of Voices, Page of Voices. Let me just breathe into this for a moment because there's a lot coming through here. Okay, top card. Let's see. Okay, the Muse of Materials. There is such mastery that is occurring at this time. As I said, you are on this path, like there is no going back for you. More magic and miracles. It's not that they're going to find you, you are bringing them in. They're finding you because you're bringing them in. They're happening because of you. They're happening because of all that you are doing in here. Another card wants to be pulled here. Yeah. This is the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Emotions. For me, the happiest card in the tarot. This is where you are heading. You are heading to your heaven on earth, remembering that heaven is here and you are bringing it into you. You are bringing it back. Wait, it's not that you are bringing it back. You are bringing the fact that you are in heaven back into your awareness, back into your knowing, back into your truth. Because when we work from that premise that where we are is perfect, we can begin to shift what is within us that tells us that it is not, that has us believing that it is not perfect. Your reality is you, and you are perfect. So when we step into, and this is what is happening here, friends, this is the mastery that is happening for you at this time. When we step into the seat, the paradigm, the belief that our world, our universe, our reality, our 3D world is not outside of us. It is, nothing is outside of us, meaning everything occurs here. This is, going to pull an alchemy on this Queen of Swords. This is, okay, something that you have done, whether you were consciously aware of it or not, has really shifted your reality. It's like you woke up in a higher timeline. Whenever this video finds you, you either have or are just about to wake up in a higher timeline, a timeline where you feel different. Something that you have done, I'm hearing the last week, I'm hearing the last 7 days. So the number 7 may be really relevant for you. The Azure Vault, the Blue Temple. Before I read from the book, what I'm hearing and seeing here is really you, it's like while you were lying in bed, and it's not necessarily that you were lying in bed, 911. Isolation is different for everyone. We can still be out there and still be isolated, right? So this isolation is going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it would have very much been self-imposed. Like you would have actually been around people, but you would have just been kind of keeping yourself small, staying quiet, not wanting to be noticed, not wanting to be seen, 144. So this is collectively, right? This is like, whew. I feel like for some of you, okay, for some of you, the warrior code that was activated, because this has happened collectively, friends. While it is unique to you, it is collective, right? It'll just be how it manifests in your body, in your 3D world, in you, 911, will be unique to you. But this update, this upgrade, this thing, this cosmic magic that has occurred, right? This coding that was awakened, it is not the reason for you being where you are. It is assistance. It is divine assistance. Remembering that it is you. It is you. So when we see things from the premise of nothing outside of me is separate from me, then everything becomes you assisting you and not you reaching outside of you or you believing that something outside of you is assisting you. You are the cosmos. You are the universe. Okay. So in this period of isolation, there has been a lot of, it's almost like hibernation. You know what squirrels do before hibernation? They go running around, they gather lots and lots of nuts and they store it. Right? So I feel like you've packed all this stuff and you've had it with you. You've had it with you and you've been navigating and being in the world in this cocoon, in this bubble, kind of like Bubble Boy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. Right? There is something around you protecting you from the outside world, keeping you safe, keeping that which might not be good for you away, just in case. Well, now that bubble has popped. That's actually what's happened. It's like you woke up this morning and the bubble's popped, and you no longer want to be separate. You want to be, there's like an excitement that I'm feeling. For some of you, it will be like dipping your toes into water. For some of you, it'll be a full-on like running and jumping into the dam. Like, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid that the water is going to be cold. I'm not afraid that there might be fish in the water. I'm not afraid that there's seaweed. I'm not afraid that there's a boat. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid I don't have a towel or a costume. I feel called to jump in the water. I'm going to jump in the water. The water is what is calling me. For some of you, it is going to be like that. Follow it. Just allow. Just allow. It is different for all of us because it is designed to be that way, because we are different. We are all unique. So however this is playing out for you, allow it. Give your permission for the bubble to stay popped. Give yourself permission to be curious about whatever is occurring. Okay, maybe you didn't feel like picking something up this morning, a cigarette, or this, or that, a cup of coffee, something outside of you. Something was different. Something has been different. Something has been feeling different, whether you have been consciously aware of it or not, whether you have acted on it or not. For some of you, I feel like there is a little bit of resistance to fully trusting what is occurring. Like there is a little bit of, like, it's not quite fear. It's more a, is this really happening? It's a little bit of self-doubt. For those of you that feel this way, this is a hold the pose moment. This is really a climb out of bed, trust what you feel. Trust what you feel, even though it is different from yesterday, even though it is different from an hour ago, a week ago, a year ago. Even if you have been in this bubble so comfortably for 10 years, 2 years, 3 years, the bubble has popped. You can re-erect it, friends. 1444. You can re-erect it, or you can continue to just go with the flow. Because what I'm feeling, it's like a wave has taken you and you can feel the motion. Like I've extended my energetic field as much as I can to feel what is stirring there. And I feel excitement. I feel expansion. I feel like you feel ignited. It's like something has awakened within you and you're not sure what it is, but you feel inspired, feeling called to go with the flow, to light the wick of the firework and allow it to explode. Right? Okay. I'm going to read from the alchemy book in a moment. With these two knights, the Knight of Materials, the Knight of Wands, we also have the Queen of Materials. This is where you... Okay, it's a bit like buying a fish or bringing a new pet home. It's like taking something and going, this is where you are meant to bloom. This is your home. This is where you're gonna be for the next little while, surrounded in love, surrounded in, it's that, right? It's like you get to give yourself permission to trust this feeling, to trust that you are a safe place for you. Because remembering your reality is you. If you feel that your reality is not a safe place for you, then what you are indirectly saying to yourself is that you do not trust you. You do not trust that you will support yourself. You do not trust that you will show up for yourself. And this is what the duvet is, right? The duvet is that safety blanket that, okay, I feel safe here. Like, I don't have to put myself out there. I don't have to sit in anxiety wondering. Yeah? So there is a lot of stuff that has been put to bed, been alchemized with the letting go of the safety blanket. And each step forward brings you closer to who you really are. This Queen of Materials is you, fully embodied in your divine light, in all that you are, in all that you came here to be. Celestial realm, the imagination, expansiveness. Welcome to the Blue Temple, the home of the alchemical imagination. You have entered a space of new depths and new possibilities. The inner eye opens and you become willing to see in a new way. To understand this card, one must study blue itself. It is the celestial color of the sky, the ocean, and the peacock's tail. Though potent, blue slips away. Through this color, our imagination threads together experiences both grim and glorious. Think blue films and blue ribbons, the halls of heaven and the harrows of melancholy. We are taken into the depths of mood, of tone, of the rhythm of the blues. The eternal mystery of blue will only deepen as we study it. And this is precisely the point. Leave the cerebral behind. Cloak yourself in the sapphire robe and sit quietly in the vault of mysteries. Go deeper, look at the surrealist and Dadaist works and let your imagination roam to ponder the earth as the azure vault. Once in a blue moon is a significant phrase. If the blue temple card and the moon card appear together, take note. The unlikely is most likely. Well, we'll see if more cards come out and the moon pops. Many people dismiss the azure vault as nonsense. Don't worry about them. Stay tuned to your own attendance to the sacred place and notice how you feel there. Friends, this is really where you woke up. The way in which you woke up, the way in which you feel different, the ways in which you are sensing that things are shifting. Only you can choose to trust that. Only you can choose to, one more card they say, Page of Materials. Only you can choose to blend in. And this is a really interesting phrase here, blend in. It's not blending in, like making yourself small to fit in. It's the blending in where you realize that you are the rose, there is nothing outside of you, everything is perfect. Right? This is what is occurring at this time. With the Judgment card and the Awakening card, can you see? It's like her heart center, her heart space is alive. That it's like the bubble popped around your heart and now you can feel your sacred heart. You can feel your strength. You can feel your divinity. That's the best word I can use here. You can feel the magic that you are. 2-2. So this is, friends, this message is found you. This is where you step out of duality. It's where you've stepped out of it. You've stepped out of it already. I'm feeling with this Emperor card and the Page of Voices, the Page of Swords, you spend some time, but really no time at all, because this is all organic. In the time that you have been isolating, you have been using your alchemy. Right? While you were a tiny sunflower seed buried deep in the underground, in darkness, not knowing what was going on, not knowing anything, not knowing that it was all you. You popped, right? You popped out of the fear. It's like the husk of the seed was the fear that was encasing you, keeping you small, not allowing you to see that you were where you were meant to be, not allowing you to trust the feelings that you were feeling. So now imagine this little sunflower seed under the ground. Suddenly it starts feeling like it needs to move, it needs to do something, it needs to do stuff. Just follow what you feel called to do, friends. There is no big thing that you need to do at this time. Okay, pulling another alchemy card on the awakening, because I feel like there is some resistance there. And I'm feeling resistance in the deck. Okay, let's see. Okay. In creatum, the uncreated, with vinegar right underneath. Okay, so stuff is being called for. Vinegar is an interesting thing, right? Vinegar is what happens when wine sours. That's what's coming through here. If we remain and we allow ourselves to be stuck in fear, like, we will experience discomfort. We will experience discomfort there. I may read from the vinegar card, but let's just read here, because I'm really feeling called for this in creating the uncreated. Right over here. Okay. The unconceived, the seed of the seed. There was a time when everyone you knew was not yet born, when every city was yet to be named, when your favorite song was yet to be sung. Such is the energy of in creatum. This card indicates the subtle but profound force that summons all that will be into existence. It's like you've been summoned into existence, in a way. Not that you haven't existed, you always exist, you will always exist, but something, it's like you are here to now exist as you came to exist. This most sacred of formulas cannot be manufactured, contained, bought, or sold. It is the pure intelligence of creation, pulsing at the door of reality. Its timing is precise, and it is happening now. Do not delay. Send an invitation to the uncreated. Allow it to formulate and gestate. Soon a sketch, a map, or a name will draw itself upon your mind. Envision and believe the architecture of the future is within you. All ground is fertile. Life begets life. Go deeper, listen to the song Just Like Starting Over by John Lennon. To ponder the building you reside in was once an idea. When this card appears, it is a potent time to create and conceive. Even if you feel you are starting from scratch, begin anyway. Desire, got huge chills there for you, friends. Desire pulls the uncreated into creation. The alchemist believes in what's to come, in answers and solutions not yet imagined for themselves and the world. Okay, so this is, as I said, this is for a soul that is now out of isolation, stepping out, like sprouting, blooming, allowing themselves to be seen, but more so than that, not pushing to be seen. Sunflower is such a beautiful analogy because the seed cannot rush itself into a full sunflower. It is a process. It takes as long as it takes. Correct, or not even correct, if we nurture and water and speak lovingly words to the sunflower, and we are gentle and kind and nurturing towards the sunflower, it may grow a little faster. It may sprout a little faster. Just something to ponder on. They're wanting to bring to your awareness that when we are gentle and loving with ourselves, when we show ourselves self-love, even when we are in darkness, right? When we are afraid to do something, when we are fully immersed and trusting in all that is occurring, despite whatever feelings arise, magic happens. Time can collapse. So right now, you are being called to lovingly sit with yourself while you bloom, but allow yourself to bloom, right? Because for you to bloom, there is action that has to be taken from you. Okay, Ace of Inspiration with the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups. Ace of Inspiration is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, confirmation. There is actionable steps, right, that will arise for you to take. Creations that will arise for you to create. And this is where your true power lies at this time. In trusting all that you are and all that you came here to do. It starts with you trusting your co-creations with Source. It starts and begins with you giving permission to you to be all that you came here to be. Nobody can make these choices for you. Nobody can breathe into your heart space for you. Nobody can anchor you into the now except you. Nobody can breathe into stillness except you, for you. Okay, South, adventure. Time, discipline. I also like that this one is a bit surrealist. I think they spoke about the Dadists in the book, if I recall. But if my art knowledge is correct, the Dadists and the surrealists were very, very closely linked in many ways. Anyway, what I'm seeing here, I'm getting very much a Salvador Dali vibe with the clocks. Like, you melt time. Like, only you can put pressure on yourself at this time. Desert. Solitariness. Okay, this is what you're coming out of. But like, do you see? It's like, what I'm feeling here, it's like she was in the sand and she went, I'm not rushing anywhere. I'm trusting that here is where I'm meant to be, okay? I'm feeling called to sit here. So knowing that time doesn't exist, knowing that there is no rush, knowing that you bend time to your will in many, many ways when you are fully embodied in all that you are. When you are fully embodied in your divinity and not your humanness, time is different. Time becomes something that you can, in a way, play with. And because it is not something that restricts you, it is not something that rushes you, it is not something that holds you hostage, because you know that it doesn't exist. And it bends to your will. What's coming through here, like, my will be thine, right? That is a Bible verse, and it's about God, like what God wants, but it's your will be yours, right? You are God, my will be thine. The Bible left, all the religious scripts, everything left pockets of truth in it, right? But it was shrouded in the words, because words are limiting, and words can be manipulated to create a message that is other than the truth of that message, right? So my will be thine, your will be yours. But if you sit here thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to be a sunflower, I don't know if I'm ready to be seen, I don't know if I'm ready, I'm still afraid, I feel different, but I'm not ready to change, then you will remain in your husk, which is perfect, because it happens, right? It happens when it is meant to happen. But everything now is shifting for you. You're at a doorway. You are at a big magical doorway. You're at the vault, except you're exiting the vault. Because what I'm seeing in my mind, it seems to always happen with this card, like one of those bank locked doors from Harry Potter. What's the bank called? Grimroads, I think. It's really, really intricate magical locks. It's like no one can break in and no one can break out, right? There's so many aspects to it. Like, within you, you've figured out the code, you've shifted it, like you have, all the mechanisms have clicked into place, and now all you need to do when you are ready, when you feel called to, is push open the door and choose to just continue walking with like pep in your step, but knowing and love and faith and trust in your heart. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and see if there's anything else that wants to come through, because I feel like okay, there is a perspective, there is a opportunity, there is a something that is ready for release, ready for alchemy. 5 of materials, 5 of pentacles, the 5, or the 6 of emotions, the 6 of cups. You know, the 6 of cups comes out. This is inner child work that is holding us back, right? It's fears from that were created when you were really little, right? The reasons you made yourself small. This is what is coming up for alchemy. So I would not be surprised if at this time, while you are blooming, as you are blooming, stuff comes up. Your alchemy is your, it's not a weapon. It's, although in many ways, it's like a pair of scissors that like cut the cords, that like cut the attachments, that cuts all the once believed bullshit, the once believed nonsense to the emotion, to the story. So I feel like your alchemy right now is it's a pair of scissors. So you're going to be cutting, like you're trimming your grass, you're tending to your garden. Whenever you see something or feel a piece of grass that is too long, that's where your alchemy comes in. You are tending to your garden right now so that you can bloom beautifully in your beautiful garden. Okay, friends, I'm going to leave it there. Have a beautiful, magical now. Thank you for co-creating this message with me today. Thank you for all that you are doing. Thank you for choosing to be the beautiful divine being that you are. Bye-bye.